Hey everybody, JC here with another T&I toy review, and today's review is in association with JediInsider.com, your #1 news source for everything Star Wars. And for today's review, we're going to take a look at the brand new release Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch Rey figure with Starkiller base. Now this is a Kmart exclusive here in the United States. The figure comes packaged in the same style of packaging we see with most of the Black Series figures. You've got the Star Wars Black Series logo up at the top. The figure is clearly displayed in the window box packaging. Now it is a bigger packaging because you've got the base pieces inside as well as the figure. And then down below you have an image of the character. On the side you have that red border. Because it's an exclusive, there's no numbering on it. And then on the back you have a bio in multiple languages. Okay, so let's get this open and take a look at what's inside. Okay, so here's a look at the figure and its contents outside of the packaging. Now before we get to the figure, let's first take a look at everything else that comes with it. So we get a lightsaber, we get Luke Skywalker's lightsaber with this figure, and there's not a lot of detail on the handle. It's done with a silver metallic paint, maybe a little bit of a dark gray here on the back part of the handle, and then you've got some red dots, but overall the detailing is not that great with the paint applications on the lightsaber blade. And then you've got the blue translucent plastic blade, which is removable. You can pull it out like you do with all these lightsabers in the 6-inch series. And you can get the Rey figure to hold it in either the right or the left hand, though I would say she holds it better in the right hand. And you can see the blade, the handle came out of the packaging, at least with mine, a little bit bent. It is a soft kind of rubbery type material that they use to make this. Now besides the lightsaber, the figure also comes with these two diorama type pieces that are made to look like the Arctic landscape of the Starkiller base as we see in the Force Awakens movie. They're done with a almost semi-translucent blue plastic, and then they've got some white shading for the snow and everything on it. So I think they look pretty good. You get two pieces. One has feet indentation so you can stand the figure on it, and then the other one is just a piece. Now you can either kind of just set them next to each other, which is probably best, but technically it looks like they have made it so you can kind of fit them in together so they interconnect. And then if you got the Kylo Ren figure that was released last year as a Kmart exclusive with the Starkiller base piece, again that is made to attach to this one. So basically you just slide it in. Now they don't attach super great, but if you're just going to set it on your shelf, it works pretty good. And you can see here all the diorama pieces put together along with the figures in their designated places to kind of recreate that lightsaber duel at the end of Force Awakens. Now for the figure itself, the Rey figure, this is essentially the same figure that they released before in the Black Series, only you've got some added paint applications, most notably here at the feet where you can see some white added to her boots to give it that look like she's been walking around in the snow. And with the head sculpts, you can see there are some differences with the paint applications. Most notably, this is the Kmart exclusive one, and this is the regular version. And you can see the eyes are a little bit lighter shade of color than the regular version. Also, the lips look a little bit different. Definitely a darker color on the lips with the regular version than the Kmart. But the lips look like maybe are a little bit bigger on the Kmart exclusive version. Now, I know that Hasbro re-released the Rey figure, the regular Rey figure that was supposed to look a little more true to the actress. I don't have that figure, so I don't know if like the lips was one of the things that changed or what. But for the most part, I would say these two head sculpts are very similar with just different paint applications. And from the side, again, the hair looks to be very similar, but it looks like maybe on this Kmart exclusive, the hair kind of, you can see kind of curves out a little bit more than it does on the regular version. So again, maybe some very minor changes between these two head sculpts, but very, very similar. And for the rest of the figure, it's the same. You've got this kind of rubber vinyl material for the part of her outfit that kind of comes down over her legs, and you've got the pouch sculpted on the back with her belt, and she's got her hair in these kind of like 3 ponytails, and she's got the wrappings down her arms and everything. So everything else on this figure is pretty much exactly the same as the regular Rey figure. And the figure stands just a little bit over 5.5 inches tall, the same height as the previous Rey figure, and then you can see is shorter than the Kylo Ren figure. Articulation is the same on this figure as it is with the regular Rey figure. She can look left, she can look right, head's on a ball hinge joint, so she can look down pretty good, but with the ponytail she can't look back very much. Arms are attached with their standard ball hinge joint at the shoulder, so she can get her arm out good. She's got good rotation there at the shoulder. She's got a single hinged elbow, so she can bend her elbow about that much. She's also got the rotation at the elbow. She's got the rotation at the wrist, and she has hinges on the hands, so she's got good up and down movement with the hands. She has a waist swivel joint, but no ab crunch type joint. Legs are attached with your standard ball joints, so she can do the splits pretty good. She can get her leg forward about that much, and she can do her leg back about that much. She does have a thigh swivel. She's got a single hinged knee, so she can bend her knee about that much. She's also got the rotation at the knee, and then she has hinges on the feet, so she's got good up and down movement, and she does have ankle pivot and 2 peg holes on the bottom of her feet. Okay, so that's my review. Overall, I would say if you missed out on the regular Rey figure, or you got the Kylo Ren Kmart exclusive and you want to complete the diorama pieces, then this one's probably worth picking up. But the figure itself really isn't that much different from the regular version, and so unless you just want the diorama, then I would say there's not a whole lot of point in getting this one. So this figure is out now. It's starting to hit Kmart shelves now. Also, if you're overseas or don't have access to a Kmart, you can check out Robot Kingdom. They're taking pre-orders, and these are due in there on May 1st. We'll have a full gallery of images up at JediInsider.com. There'll be a link in the description below. And as always, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you're so inclined, please like the video. Also, if you haven't already, please follow me on my Facebook and or Twitter pages. I'll have links to those in the video description as well. And until next time, I'll catch you later.